few different times just to kind of get a real deep color. And then kind of go in here at the bottom. CG.
As a channel member, we want to have stuff for you guys. What we plan to do, of course, have those emojis, a bonk emoji.
Yeah.
We want to do comic strips for you guys to kind of keep our characters and comics out there, keep the creative blood flowing, and just little strips, maybe monthly.
Bell notifications, sub if you haven't. We're trying to make the best content we can out here and do something more like a podcast.
Let's get out of here. I've had enough of this.
Ooh, what a rush! Let's go!
Who are those guys?
Your brothers?
No. Yes!
Beginning to get on my nerves. Who are those guys?
I couldn't do that. Could you do that? How can they do that? Who are those guys?
The fucking Diaz brothers!
Threats are part of wrestling, you know? But you gotta look at the person that's making the threats. This fat son of a bitch, he's challenged all of us, has been world champions before, been in this business 15, 20 years, and this fat son of a bitch is gonna challenge us all out.
Calm down, okay? All right?
He's fat! I'm gonna...
about this.
I don't care if he don't... I'll make him bleed.
Connor, I know the media has a ton of questions for you, so I just want to ask you, what do you think of this turnout?
Yeah, fuck the Diaz brothers, yeah? Fuck those cockroaches!
Are we live?
Live from Studio Z at Brookfield, Illinois, it's the Diaz Brothers Show. You know what day it is, Friday night. Turn your systems up. Tonight, we have special guest Adam Miller on in about an hour. But sit back, enjoy the show, and put your hands together for the Diaz Brothers.
What is up?
Big Zoom? Are we too Zoom? I could zoom out a little bit.
And they say it couldn't be done
Any slower. Thank you guys for being here. We appreciate it. What is up, everybody? It's Friday. As you guys know, another week has passed, and these weeks are slowing down a little bit, Brandon. I'm noticing they're not going by as fast. And I think that's a good thing. I think that means we're getting stuff done. A lot has been going on.
That means that you have Benjamin Button syndrome.
Yeah, I think that's right. I think the weeks
younger.
are going backwards now.
Yeah.
That is the start of the week right now. Which is interesting. But what is up, everybody? A lot of people in the chat already. We are streaming live on YouTube, X, and Rumble. So if you're out there, retweet this, retweet the live stream on X, or you could retweet the YouTube channel so people could participate in chat. We are seeing you guys live. Good to have you here with us today. We got Genuine Comics in the chat. What's up?
What's up?
Dave Brink. Snarkticon is here. Good
What's
to
up?
see you. Mega Man. We got Shani with one gifted
What's
membership.
up?
Thank you so much, Shani. Going out to our homie, Ellie Munoz. Good to see you here, everybody. Let's see. Citizen Ronan is here. We got Eddie Winkler.
What's up?
saying Jay in the chat. Does that mean Jay Ryan is here as well? If you are, shouts to Jay Ryan. Henry Bemis, Dale A.
What's up?
There's Jay Ryan. Let's see. Reese is here as well.
What's up?
Scrolling up. A lot of people, everybody's talking, but it's just the same people talking to each other in the chat. I appreciate that. I saw Bobby Chrysopher was not the first to do the boobs. It was Snarkcon, but Kirby was here insisting that we are the Master Blaster. Every time I go into a chat and Kirby sees me, he says Master Blaster because he wants us to compete.
The Master Blaster?
Well, it's us together. Master Blaster is two people,
right? That's
that form
why I was
one person.
confused.
And Jab Styler is here too.
What's up?
Good to see you in the chat. We got a lot to talk about. Like we said, Adam Miller's coming on a little bit later to talk about his new awesome campaign. I can't wait to get into that. We're kind of part of that, and we'll pull that up as you see on the thumbnail. Yeah, we're a big part of that.
All of them.
Magic Cop is part of the Iron Age Icons trading cards pack.
Some might say he's the backbone.
I would say,
the trading card pack.
Probably. I'd say that might be the oldest character in that trading card.
Really?
Man, I don't know. I'm just throwing that out. It's probably not. I'm probably wrong. But I hope you guys had a great week. You guys can sit back, relax, and get ready for an awesome stream and a series of streams. After this, we're going to send you over to Michael Bancroft's stream. I think he's going to be talking about one of my favorite books, Wraith of God. He says he just read it, wants to know if people want him to review it, or talk about it tonight. So that should be an awesome stream too. We got Jolly Green in the chat. Good to see you. Anything we have to talk about before we get into things, Brand? Did we do anything this week? We drove to Wisconsin.
Yeah, we had to drive to Wisconsin to pick up a game.
Mm-hmm. We picked
that
up
wasn't
a game.
A big deal.
No, not a big deal at all. Also, how do we sound, guys? I know Brand's got to speak up a little bit.
Am I coming in clear? Hey, Mom, I said, am I coming in clear?
My mic?
Somebody earlier said that your mic was low.
I don't believe it. I'll turn my mic up.
Now it's too loud, they said.
Oh my god. It should be fine. All right. I'm sorry I even asked. Picked up a game. I slept all the way up, and it didn't feel like any time at all. It passed
slept all the way up.
Basically. Yeah, it was pretty great. Shanny.
I didn't fall asleep.
Yeah, you were driving. Shanny with the $20. I give you this. Thank you so much, Shannon. It's great to see you in the chat again.
She had also used her 11-month membership
to say something.
Mm-hmm.
She says, apparently I've been here a while.
Yeah.
11 months. That is wild.
It's almost 12 months.
Yeah, she almost has the cool sticker thing, right?
Well, she has the crim.
No, she does.
One.
That's a 6-month one.
Yeah, that's the furthest one you can get right now.
All right.
Yeah,
we're gonna have to add in some new ones. Let's see, where is she? Yeah, she does have the crim ball, which is awesome. Dude, 11 months. Thank you so much, Shanny, and the $20. Freaking amazing. I haven't seen Shanny around in streams in a while, so it's great to have you back. Fresher Luke too. Delirious. Speaking of haven't seen people in a while, Mick Book when Mike Book.
Oh, he's talking about. Was it that Irish book that you were talking about?
Oh,
with the mix.
Mick Book. Yeah.
I don't remember.
Maybe, unless he's talking about that Irene Mike book. Narwhal came up with this idea where it was going to be a comic book about Irene's mic and how it's always getting tortured because she's screaming into it all the time. And he drew a pretty funny. I don't know if he's talking about that.
We're always everybody's getting tortured.
Yeah. I could feel that too. But Shanny, thank you so much. And can we get ducks in the chat for Shanny?
There was never a goose.
There was never.
Fresher Luke, having only been born yesterday with this question, will you guys ever have guests on the show in the format the same way as Space Coast Coast to Coast?
Just wait. Wait about 45 minutes and we'll show you Fresher Luke. Yeah, we do that. Adam's going to come on that way. So I hope you enjoy it. Definitely stay in your seat. Don't turn that dial. Yeah, what else happened this week, Bren?
That's it. It went by so fast. I don't remember.
Well, I
anything that
got
happened.
a book.
It's true.
I got a couple books. This is the first one. I posted this, and I've been waiting a long time for this. And shout outs to Clint Stoker and Charlie Snogans, because I just got Fatal. I'm sure you guys got Fatal as well, but I just got mine because I also purchased a head sketch. So let's do get a little zoom in here. Fatal, one of my most anticipated books, and then I also forgot about it because it took so long to get to me because I got a head sketch. Snogans, very, very busy guy. But man, I was just flipping through this. I can't wait to read it because
Luke is here, who claims to have colored the book.
I know, I saw that. There's some pages in here colored by Fresher Luke,
His
and
allegations are out of control.
And Camel Moon colored some pages.
Really?
Willie Valley.
I'd call that a fat W.
That's a win, you say?
Instead of a fat L.
Oh, okay. Yeah. That makes sense.
That's
but
the joke.
Some amazing pages in here. This one is just stunning. I had to show you this one when I got it. But this babe, it's like, God damn, the face on her is incredible.
Yeah, that piece is very good.
Insane. So it's some of the best art I've seen in a comic in a long time. Totally gives you the sci-fi heavy metal vibes. The panel layouts are incredible, and I just wish Snogans could turn this into a full-time career doing comics, because I just want more of this. I haven't even read it yet, so I'm going to be reading this hopefully this weekend if I have some time. Can't wait for that. And some of you probably saw on Twitter, this is the kick-ass head sketch that Charlie did of Crimstone. So shout outs to Charlie. Really, really awesome inking style. Back in the day when a lot of people were first introduced to him on Dan Fraga's stream, he would come on every once in a while. And especially when he was doing the original Fragtober. I think I was actually on with him the week that they were drawing Lobo, which was super cool. But yeah, he's just his ink style is
I like
so
the
cool.
Him having known Crim's background a little bit there, drawing him with the fruit by the foot with the tattoos on it sticking out of his mouth right there. Yeah, he's going in hard on that fruit by the foot.
If you guys don't know, Crim's a big fruit by the foot fan, and you'll learn that when you read The Lost Pages 3, which takes us, I guess, to our next topic. But let's see what people are saying in the chat here.
Shani gifting one more Zaid comic membership,
What?
picking it up by Jolly Green.
Thank you so much, Shani. There it is. Is that the one? Hey, I colored that book. Yes, the colors look incredible too.
No, we already talked about that. That's old news.
Old hat.
Mega Man MG, member for 7 months, asking a question. During C2E2, any guests lined up?
I'll be available.
Guests like DJ Qualls? He was there last year. I don't know
No,
if
he
he's
was
coming.
at Fan Expo.
No, that was C2E2.
Was it?
Yeah, because I was up inside that like area where they have the Connie's Pizza.
Yeah.
Like on a second level, and I was looking down.
Mhm.
And I
He
was
looked
like,
up
DJ Qualls.
same
No, he
time?
wasn't there.
He wasn't even there?
Yeah.
Then he wasn't there.
Well, he was there. His booth was there. I didn't see him.
Well, dude, there's a lot of conventions coming up. C2E2 being a prominent one. And what are we going to do? Because we'll be working the show most likely.
Right.
And the stream happens probably during the show. I would imagine it either ends at like 6 or 7. So I don't know. What did we do last year? I don't even remember.
Everybody will just have to come out and see us in person.
Yeah, we walked around, I think. I walked
Yeah,
around with Cecil
that's
last year.
true.
That's right. So we might do the stream from the show. Also, you have Exotica coming up as well.
Next month, just in a few weeks.
Yeah, I think maybe you'll do a little shout
Yeah,
in.
I do via satellite live from
location.
Exotica.
So we'll see.
Yeah, that'll be a good show. I have a lot of new drawings.
Nude drawings, you say?
Some of them are. I know somebody in the chat was asking when the Zaid nudes were. I've been drawing them.
There we go. We got Snarchicon member for 5 months. Thank you, brother. Mark Brooks will be at C2E2. Want to interview him? Maybe he did the sexy. He did what you did, that that rogue ass shot, but he did the recreation with Apocalypse in the background.
Yeah, no imagination is what I'm seeing here. It's basically just a Xerox machine.
People have said it.
Channeled from the universe.
Right, you got rid of Apocalypse.
Yeah, I completely removed him from the picture. They said it couldn't be done, but I was able to do it.
You focused on the good parts of that image there. But I mean, anything's possible. Snarkticon DM. Thank you for being here. I would go to C2E2, but meeting Shatner instead. Really?
Yeah, I don't know if that's a good idea.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe the guy's like 100 years old. So if you haven't done it, it might be the time to do it. Well,
I was there when Anna met Shatner in Ohio.
Yeah, I do remember that also. And then she was like, "Oh my God, I'm your biggest fan," and he was like, "Yeah."
Yeah.
And then he was like, "All right, next."
It's kind of how it went. But
Dale A says, "Exotica, silence wench. I no longer wish to be horny anymore. I just wish to be happy." Oh. Well, you don't have to go to Exotica to be horny. You could go there and meet such retired wrestlers as
The Godfather. Maybe Rob Van Dam.
RVD. He's not retired.
Right.
Or maybe he should be.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't really watch wrestling, but he was there sometimes. And, you could go there and hang out with those guys. So it's not all, oils and
just
candles and stuff.
Have a good time. Simply Green says, cheers for the primetime lineup, by the way. I've been doing that for a while.
The Shani forgot to turn off the faucet all the way. We have another
leak. Another leak. It's dripping.
Gifted membership.
Who got it?
What Geeks Do Network.
Never heard of them, but thank you
That's
for now being
hiding
here
in the chat. What are they called? Lurking.
Those lurkers. Yeah, I wonder if it only gives people that are subbed to your channel. So like maybe he's subbed, like years ago he subbed when I was doing those mask reviews of that really bad Masks comic series.
Yeah, those were very popular.
Yeah, they were popular. Maybe I should turn those into shorts.
Not as popular as the one video that I did and I put up on my Zayd Ninja, my personal YouTube channel.
Right.
When I was going to do those, it has 11,000 views on it for some reason.
That's ridiculous. Your car one or
no,
what? Oh,
it's the drawing of the Twi'lek from Star Wars.
Horrible.
Yeah. So
yeah, I was mad because you didn't put it on this channel to get all those views.
It's not a good drawing. I did it as a commission for a guy here, and then again, he didn't want it. I've noticed a trend of people with these commissions.
They're like, "Hey, I want a commission."
Yeah, they're like, "Hey, could you draw this?" And then I go, "Yeah," and then I do it, and then they're like, "I don't want that."
Well, we're going to talk about something that people want, and I can only imagine people want it because he got over 100 likes on Twitter. You guys saw it this week, posted it a couple days ago, and let me show it here. I could just show you guys the books. The proofs are in, ladies and gentlemen. Jesus! The proofs are here. We asked for one proof of each comic, each cover, and they sent us 2.
Well, it's cheaper for them to print 2.
They sent us 2 because they know we're respected customers.
Is that why? Is that what they said in the email?
They didn't tell me anything. We just asked for 1 and we got 2 each. So they're here, ladies and gentlemen. I'm glad. Thank you guys for supporting on Twitter. A lot of people shouting out saying they look awesome. They're excited for it. Can't wait. Looks great. Can't wait to read it and get my shirt. Also, shout outs to people who backed shirts. They're now off of the campaign page because we're going to start making them now.
Yeah. Gordon Good Brother says, "Bless you, Maxim." Oh, wait, mix them.
Yeah, yes, exactly. But here they are. Let me get a little close up here on the proofs. The colors on these things are insane. The colors on the cover just pop right off. I was so excited when it's still so excited, but just seeing them, it's just insane. And shout outs to people, the crew over on Vanessa's channel, the chat. A couple weeks ago, they did the logos rankings, and we got a tier on the Lost Pages logo.
That's good.
And it was Stippling Vaughn pointed out that a big reason he liked it is because you could change the glow color around it, which if you guys have the first 2 books, we did change it on this one. It's usually like a purple kind of, what was that, a fuchsia, magenta. But we changed it to yellow here, or a golden glow, to kind of make it pop on contrast here. So here's the amazing Dan Dahl cover, inked by Shelby Robertson, colored by our boy Eugene, the incredible Zaid Comics colorist. It has a kick-ass back cover by Matt Dalton, a little sneak peek of a scene from the inside, awesome pinup. And we just have one last pass this weekend to go through. I added the barcode at the bottom, moved some stuff around on the back, and then here is the Simon Bisley Crimstone's back cover, homage to Lobo's back. Freaking insane. These colors pop too. I couldn't believe that this green for the Lobo's back kind of homage lettering is so green. And of course, the Shelby Robertson back cover. I sent this to Shelby Robertson, and he's like, "Why does the black look gray?" I'm like, it doesn't. It's just the camera. All right.
Shelby Robinson, secret colorblind guy.
Yeah, he's probably secretly colorblind.
He's black-white colorblind. He can't tell the difference between black or white.
Yeah, he's just like Michael Jackson. In some ways.
That's true.
Yeah.
Right.
Black or white. But there you go. Freaking amazing back cover. And the interiors are just as good. Like, look at this. Freaking sick. So shout outs to everybody that supported this, everybody that worked on this, that brought this together. Did a little credits page, as we always do. So many amazing creators that helped bring this together. And Monday we should be in production to the full run. And the turnaround time is awesome. The printer, I'm pretty sure they're using a printer that is in Illinois.
It seems like it.
And I talked to the guys over at Mixum that did check, and I'm pretty sure it's in Illinois because the turnaround time is so quick. Like, we get the tracking, and then the next day we have the books over here at Zaid Comics. So turnaround time should be pretty good. Probably like a week and a half. That's how long it took to get these out as well.
How do you feel about this? Gordon Gerber says Shelby Robinson is Tee-Hee confirmed.
He's Tee-Hee?
Yeah. I always thought he was more Shaman.
Yeah.
But
no, I could see him being Tee-Hee.
Yeah.
A lot in common with Tee-Hee.
Faust's still going. Shanny with 5 more Zaid Comics memberships gifted. Shinto Ketchup Creators Outlet. Jeremy, Ice and Firing, Jeremy, Jay Williams, and Michael Ducci. I feel like,
thank you.
These guys are doubling and tripling up sometimes.
They have 2 memberships.
No way that these memberships are expiring.
Well, I think there's just a lot of people that just get them through
like the gifts.
Yeah, the gifted memberships, and then they just keep getting them like every month, which is awesome.
Yeah.
Shout outs to those guys. Also, speaking of shout outs, Admiral Wackass is here. Let's get some ducks in the chat for Shanny, MVP right now. Let's see what people were saying. Did
Hobosexuals, Shanny's calling them.
Oh my god. Did people speaking of hobos, there's hobos in this book. I'll show you. There's barrels in this book too.
Yeah, are we gonna see a little sneak peek of some barrel action?
Yeah. I've showed some of the barrels already. We'll do another close up here. But there's also on the last page, there's some barrel action too. There's the hobo.
Oh my god.
The beautiful hobo.
Yeah, why is he so brilliant? There's no way that guy's actually homeless.
Well, you have to read the book to find out. Shades of Kelsey Shannon, maybe like a passion for drawing, for those deep cuts, if you guys have been around for a while.
Oh, what's going on in this next
page? Yeah. Careful of that. But there's the barrel in the background. It's a flaming.
We want to see more.
Flaming barrel. And then, of course, you got Jasmine's booty shorts. And that starts the main story.
Those shorts. It looks more like a denim bikini bottom.
Jean-kini?
Yeah.
Yeah. Gene Keeney. We got some cheesecake in here for you guys as well.
Delicious.
I can't wait for you guys to read this and to hear what you guys think. 82 pages of story, 110 pages total, because I threw in some extra stuff like bio pages, biographies, and concept art. So wanted to extend it a little bit because it did run over our estimated time of delivery. So giving back, that's what we do. That's what we do here at Zaid Comics. Chicken. This guy, Jordan Good Brothers, eating chicken. Let's see what people are saying. Jeremy, thank you for the congratulations. Bancroft wants to see the nips again. Phil, you'd see right there. Yeah, you guys could see him. He probably has the campaign page bookmarked so we could see those Simon Bisley nipples all the time. Scrolling down here. Wolfers in the chat. Shouting out the Hold It. There's Bancroft. Are the barrels thick?
Extra thick.
Yeah, that's it does.
Gordon's
deserve
brother
an
with the
extra
correction here. He says Daisy Dukes.
Oh, I could see that.
I guess
they're pretty
but
short
they're not
though.
like shredded though.
Yeah.
Right? Are the Daisy Dukes? Are they shredded or are they not?
I think they are shredded.
Extra thick.
All right, scrolling down.
We'll have to do an investigation.
Shout outs to Maromi, Nipcroft in the chat here. Is this a new one?
Mm-hmm.
A new single gifted membership going out to Awesome One. Thank you so much.
Jesus.
You're too kind, Shani. Enjoying the green? Yeah, Bancroft said it couldn't be done. He said these colors. Also, real talk, Kelsey Shannon. He's like, you think those colors are gonna print okay? Like these blues? I'm like, baby, we got it. We got it taken care of.
Baby, we got it, or maybe we got it.
I said baby.
Yeah.
Yeah. Me and Kelsey, we're pretty tight.
Yeah, the colors are much more brilliant than you could possibly imagine.
Thick. Yeah, I can't wait
Colors are
until
thick.
people get their hands on it.
Yeah, they're not going to be able to believe. It's almost
They
as
won't.
if they've invented colors specifically for these.
It's like
comics.
what was that book? That famous book?
The Bible.
Well, there's that famous book where like everything's in black and white, and then that one guy he could like see, and he's like a seer, and he's the only one that could see in color.
It sounds like the movie Pleasantville.
That's what it was. It wasn't a book. It's called Pleasantville.
But he can't see in color. They drag the color in by being degenerates.
No, maybe it's called seer. No, I think it was like
Seer?
this guy
The
would
giver?
give people color.
Mm-hmm. And then when he gave it to them, they would have it.
Yeah, they would have the color.
I see. Apparently, it's called The Giver.
It's kind of racist. Nobody has gotten bonks for super chats. Oh, we did get. Yeah, I didn't. No, I did the duck. I did duck for Shani. And
the one super chat.
Yeah, the one super chat. The super chats get the bonks. Unless it's Shani, then she gets the ducks, as we know. Yeah. All right. Scrolling down here. A lot of people in the chat.
The Giver was a book or a movie?
Both. Jeff Bridges wrote it or something like that. 52 people on X watching, 50 on YouTube. That makes 101 people. Thank you guys for being out there watching tonight. The Givening, Lord Colostomus Butt Eagle. Good to have you in the chat there.
Giver better than Taker?
All right, I could see that. What's up, Alan? Good to see you. Wasn't that it was Spider-Man? I think that was an issue of Todd McFarlane's Spider-Man. That's where he went colorblind.
Spider-Man went colorblind?
Yeah. That's why he had the black suit. What's up, Ryan Blue Thunder? Good to see you in the chat. Hope you are doing well. Yeah, but the proofs are in, guys. We're going to print next week. Gonna be freaking awesome. And one more thing about our campaign. While we're gonna be at print with that, we just sent the reprint of the People out to our local printer. So they're working on that. That is all ready to roll. And if you guys were backers of the People issue 2, check this out. Dan posted this on X this week. It is an incredible page from the People issue 2, the introduction to a new character, kind of.
We've seen him before.
We have seen him, but he's doing tones on him right now. You could grab that and showed off. He's actually a character returning from the old Silhouette series, which you guys never read. You probably seen me read it on here if you guys are loyal Zade Comics viewers. But he debuted in issue 1 or issue 2 of the old Silhouette. But he's back with a vengeance. He's got a kick-ass flamethrower, and
you could feel the vengeance on this page.
He's so cool. I love the new redesign that Dan gave him. So if you guys aren't following Dan, definitely do so.
No, it's not.
It's not the Titler. Hold up the book here, Bren.
Why don't you hold up the book?
Well, they
Guy
can
who's
see it.
closer to the camera.
Oh, God. Look at this. That's him. It's a big picture. That's our boy Mirko. Shout outs to him. He's been on the show.
Sure.
As the new villain that is going to be in The People issue 2.
We have a super chat to read.
Hold up. We got to do the hold it because people are asking.
Hold it. Hold it. Hold it.
Shanny with $50.
50 American dollars.
50 US dollars. This isn't no Aussie bucks.
Right.
Dollar reduced. Shanny, thank you so much for 50 freaking dollars. We got a celebration song here. There we go. This is the best we could do right now. Thank you so much, Shanny. MVP in what's this? You want to read that for me, Brendan? I'm too jittery from this Jocko caffeine.
Read the note that is with the super chat.
Yeah.
Interest fee for failing or for falling into the shadow realm for a few months. Yeah.
She was in the shadow realm.
Shadow realm that baseball player fell into in that episode of The Simpsons.
Yes. Thank you so much for the super chat. Incredible. All the super chats and memberships really help us adding more things to the stream. We're working on more comic strips. Alan Alonso is just about finished with the newest Masquerade strip, which is freaking awesome.
Yeah, I've seen sneak peek of that.
Yeah, super fun. And I even wrote another the next part to that strip series as he's working on this one. So we're trying to pick up the pace on that. Gonna be freaking sweet. So thank you so much for the super chat. And I think let's do a bonk. Shall we do a bonk, Brandon?
Yeah, a really good one.
All right. Where's that the good old?
It's right there.
Where is it? Where is it?
Oh, that one.
Oh, there it
Excellent.
Thank you so much. Dale A. Wait, I thought Shanny was a Fed. Is the Diaz Bros getting a payoff? Will they start endorsing Frito-Lay products soon? Never.
No.
Frito-Lay uses seed oils.
Mm-hmm. You can get Bugles. Bugles use coconut oil.
That's right.
In most cases, I have seen small bags of Bugles that don't
Really?
use coconut oil. Yeah, I'm pretty sure, unless that came to me in a dream.
Yeah, it probably came to you in the dream.
So if you like those, you could put them on your fingers like a little hat.
That's right. Yo, I was on the Creative Block last night showing off these books, Brandon, and blowing the panel's mind because I talked because I talked about how we were doing pre-press, as people call it. People in the industry, it's an industry term. Pre-press.
Yeah, what were you calling it before? Ballet dancing or something stupid?
Yeah, I was calling it ballet dancing. Belly dancing, sorry.
Oh, right.
But I showed off the double page spreads in here and on the PDF. And I'm like, yeah, Brandon and I double team pre-press on this. And you do the spreads.
Right.
Because when we were doing CG Vacation, everything, there's a lot of spreads in there. We didn't want to lose any of the art.
Correct.
And so I showed off how you double up the art on the inside crack.
You're giving away trade secrets.
I know, but
here.
they minds were blown. And then Bancroft's like, I've been doing that.
Ain't gonna work.
No, he's like, I invented that.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, sure. You probably stole it off the hard line.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so people, blowing some people's minds. Bancroft acting like he isn't impressed.
Yeah.
But that was fun. Good times.
Yeah. Wolfler had asked if we were going to be at C2E2. We're working on it right now.
Yeah.
It looks like most likely.
Yeah, it looks like it.
But
it looks like we might be the only ones there, though.
Phil and I.
It's just us
with some number of machines and a table.
Yeah. I mean, we'll be there either way. But
see,
we'll
Dale
probably
is saying, "Wait, what? I could eat bugles? I wouldn't eat too many of them.
Yeah,
processed corn products aren't the best for you anyway.
Bag a month, maybe. If
I
you
wouldn't eat
want
the
a
whole bag
chip
in one
thing,
sitting,
but if you want
though.
chips, just like I tweeted at John Malin, he says he was eating paint chips. I said, no, don't eat
Right.
paint chips. Eat Siete chips cooked with avocado
We still
oil.
haven't done the taste test because I keep forgetting to buy these chips. Those masa chips are absolutely delicious.
Shanny with another gifted membership. Oh, Ryan Blue Thunder's got it. Sweet. Kick ass, Ryan. Thank you so much, Shanny, once
He
again.
might be here. It's good to see.
Ryan? Yeah, he said something earlier in the chat.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Cool.
Shouts to Ryan.
Admiral Wackass asking, no arcade this year? Dude, I don't know what is going on with C2E2 right now. They sold out last year. So, like, I can't imagine.
Sold
that they're
out
in
attendance.
They sold out of tickets
yeah.
last year. No, I mean, they've also probably sold out, but they
sold out of attendance.
They sold
had
out of
record,
tickets.
let's say record breaking. I don't know if that's factual, but
I'm sure they're watching right now.
They might be watching.
I'm sure.
But yeah, we are in talks.
Right. But what I'm saying is that, like, who are the celebrities this year that's really
should we run down the list?
Bankrupting their whole thing here.
They got
Unless
MJF.
the inflation is so crazy that renting out McCormick Place is that much more expensive this year.
Is Sting going? I know MJF's going to be there. No, it's
music songwriter Sting.
No,
or
the retired wrestler.
The retired.
I don't think
professional
Sting's going to be there. I think it's MJF and Darby Allin, aka the Crow.
Sting and MJF is what started.
Oh, is it? Cool. That's awesome. No Darby? Oh, Darby's probably going to be in a coma from scaling Mount Everest the week before, which he is doing.
He's scaling Mount Everest?
Yeah.
They're going to be like when he dies and his corpse is frozen there and they use him as a waypoint marker. And they're like, when you see this frozen skeleton man, make a left.
Make a left. Well, we had before we get onto that, another person there's a lot of people printing right now, getting books, getting proofs, some people not getting proofs. What's up with these elbows? Can we talk about that?
Yeah.
Just happens to mine.
That's weird. I figured you were trying to do like the Crow
elbows.
But for a modern audience.
Right.
Like with the tattered clothing.
Like you can't have elbow patches all the time. Right?
Exactly. Yeah.
Oh, Samoa Joe's going to be there. Yes. The voice of
Senior Joe.
King Shark in the Suicide Squad video game.
Senior Joe.
And Sweet Tooth. But a lot of people getting books right now, including a Mr. Arthur T. Bear. 2,500 books. Here's the palette. Black and White Volume 2. Man versus Machine. I've been waiting for this one. I mean, everybody's been waiting for this one for a while. Shouts to Art. I missed out on the first campaign, so I doubled up on the second one. I'm really excited to get it. I mean, Art's illustrations have, like, looking at his old stuff to new, it's so cool to see. Like, shout out to him because he did an amazing piece for CG Vacation. Loved that black and white piece. He's looking a little tanner though, Art.
Yeah, that's weird. He must be working out.
Yeah. Shout outs to Art. Awesome that he's getting ready to fulfill. Love to see it. Love to see it. Can't wait for that.
I mean, with as often as his pants rip,
right?
I would imagine that probably motivated him to go to the gym a little bit more, physical change.
It looked like he was in some workout shorts in that picture.
Yeah, that's true. But the red, it brings out the complexion. So
good contrast there. Good contrast. We got Edwin in the chat. Good to see you, Edwin. Mega Man says, I'm going this Sunday to the con where Gina Carano is. He doesn't want to tell us which con.
Cryptic.
Wherever she is, I'll be there. What's up, Shinto Ketchup? Good to see you.
Good to have you in the membership earlier.
Everything's flying so fast. No, I don't. This Jocko energy drink is messing with my memory.
Are just firing,
like firing
crazy.
Uncontrollably.
Yeah.
Did
you guys see this? You were asking me earlier if there was something that we could talk about.
Yeah. What's up?
And I feel like this went under the radar for me at least. And I don't know if anybody else saw this because it had like no fanfare whatsoever. I figured that there would have been some news about Dodge coming out with their electric muscle car.
Yeah, you were telling me about this. Should I look up a picture? I never.
Yeah, let's show the picture.
What's it called?
Just the Charger.
Dodge
Charger.
How you spell Dodge?
Next
Charger.
gen. Next gen.
Next.
I don't know how many car people there are here.
Is this? Can we watch this video? This
No,
10-minute video,
dude. It's so bad. It's embarrassing me.
Is that the video though? That
Yes.
You saw? Why is it 10 minutes long?
Because it's a movie. It's not a trailer. It's a movie.
All right. Hey, this looks kind of cool.
That's not it.
What is it then?
That's probably I don't know if that's it either.
Let's pull it up so you guys can see.
Yeah, that's not it. Proof that the next Charger won't be electric. It's this one with the orange and the blue.
This one?
Yeah.
With the little bubble front?
Yeah.
Let's see here. And it's got this strip light.
Yeah, it has no muscle car headlights.
I don't know.
You haven't seen this car yet?
No. I have
And
not.
so the two electric cars, and then there's two models. There's a coupe and a sedan, but they're the same car.
Yeah.
Right?
Okay.
And I don't know any of the specs about it. And then there's a third version of this car that's not electric. It's
Does it
internal
look the
combustion.
same?
It's the same car.
Oh,
it's internal combustion, twin turbo, straight six. Yeah, it's very confusing. And then I was like, the Dodge brothers would be rolling in their graves.
Yeah.
And then so what they proceeded to do was deep fake the Dodge brothers' faces onto two actors and put them in the trailer, and then have like their senior engineer or whoever for this particular car explain to them how the government told us that we couldn't sell Hemis anymore. So we showed them by making a muscle car that's electric. And they're like, good?
Yeah, look at this. Look up the Copperhead concept car. Yeah,
the
Copperhead was awesome.
Awesome.
We remember the Copperhead.
Yeah.
It's at the auto show.
Copperhead was very reminiscent of that like later generation Viper that ended up being the Viper, that third gen Viper that I have. Very cool.
The front's okay.
Yeah.
But the back is the issue.
So
the back
here's
just looks like a
something that's
regular
really
car.
interesting. So look at, I'm pointing over here, this scoop thing on the hood.
Yeah.
That's that same duct. That's like a front spoiler that like redirects air over the hood for some reason, like
This
that Ferrari has. Yeah.
So this goes down,
and then it's an opening. So you know how like it gives you that dustbuster look on those old muscle cars?
Right.
This actually has the dustbuster vacuum opening at the front of the car now.
I don't like the back of it. It just looks like a regular car, the back of it.
I don't think I tried to do an impersonation of the government. I was trying to do an impersonation of that doofy guy who is marketing this car. And then they gave this car a super gay logo, and then they put it in the middle of that air duct, which there should not have been a logo there.
That's annoying.
Taillights are cool looking, though.
I didn't see them.
Yeah, well.
I don't care.
There you go. So if you didn't see that, they've done it.
Car news.
Yeah.
Let's see. We got 15 minutes until we get Adam on here. We got some stuff that we could choose from.
Yeah, the only good thing about them is acceleration. Right, but they have no soul, right? They're the NPCs of the car
They're the
world.
AI art of cars.
Well, yeah, AI art has no soul. You know, there's plenty of people walking around out there with no souls. These are cars for those people, I guess.
NPCs.
Shani says none of us have a soul. Do you have some sort of inside government information about this, Shani?
She's probably denying it because the government's probably using our souls as batteries right now.
Souls.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Let us know if we get a Illuminati registration mark under the YouTube video. Shani with another gifted membership going out to Adam Miller. Adam Miller gets the gifted membership. Now everybody
That's an
with
inside job right there.
yeah, that's some Fed stuff. You guys could use the amazing caning emoji, which is the newest emoji. You could cane whoever you want in the chat.
There it is.
So shout outs. We got Baz in the chat.
Jetsabel says hola.
Hola. What's up, Jetsabel? And
up?
Baz. Good to have you in the chat. Thanks for being here.
Good to see you guys next time.
Yeah. Hopefully we see you sometime this year. We're going to take a small, very small cartoon break.
It's pretty small.
Very small to celebrate today, which I was unaware because usually this is a big deal, around these parts.
Dude, you have a lot of stuff going on in March, right?
Me?
You have Mario Day.
Is in March?
Yeah, it's March 10th.
Okay.
Because it's Mar and then 10 and it's EO, like you go Mar 10 and it looks like Mario.
No, I thought it was
10th.
Martin Lawrence Day.
That's
Not
later
10.
on in the
Okay.
month. And then you have Pi Day.
Yeah, that
3/14.
happens. We missed that. That was like yesterday or something.
Well, for the American people, it's 3/14.
Yeah.
They can't really do that because there's no 14th month.
Right. The British don't know math.
So, and now it's the next one that's lined up here.
It's the Ides of March.
The Ides of March.
Ides of March. No one's talking about it.
Apparently, Little Caesars is getting really, really into it.
Yeah. So
Their latest commercial.
enjoy this little break.
Pizza, pizza. Pizza, 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 pizza.
Amazing. Ides of March. Shout outs to Little Caesars. Eat some pizza. Obviously, the stream is sponsored by Little Caesars. You guys could get their hot and ready pizzas for only $5.99. It's hot. It's ready. Go and get it. It's square for some reason. But if you go get it, don't forget to get that crazy bread. So shout outs to whoever made that cartoon. Thought it was pretty cool. Brandon stepped away for a second. Let's see. Don't drink at the Green River. No, dude, I love Green River. It's like a once a year thing, but Green River is good. Detroit pizza, that's what makes it square, I guess, right? That's a pizza with scissors. Are those scissors or those swords? What's up, whack ass thing? Very good. No, we don't know that for certain, whack ass. But next thing on the docket, we had the Oscars this week. And shout outs to Schwarzenegger, Mr. Danny DeVito.
What?
They were at the Oscars and they'd told some jokes, remember? You sent me this.
Tried to.
Rick Sellis, the amazing Rick Sellis, who does some great trading cards for us, did these awesome Bruce Timm inspired.
Oh, he drew that?
Yes,
I
he's
didn't
Rick
realize
Sellis.
that
Yeah.
he was the one who drew that. I just sent it to you because I
This
thought
is
it was
Rick
cool.
Sellis. He wants you to stay safe, Brandon.
Oh, I didn't realize that he cared about me so much.
Yeah, he does. I thought that was cool. And then, did you see this one? Mark Miller posted. He's got the cravat.
Yeah,
just like
it worked out perfectly.
Adam West, Bruce Wayne. Pretty good.
Yeah, I feel like you would want to bring that back.
The cravat.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's much better than what's that little stupid sweater that Fred wears from the Ghostbusters? Ascot.
It's from Scooby Doo.
Oh yeah, I'm at Scooby Doo.
Yeah, the ascot. Or you could bring back the Dickie.
No, that's the worst.
It's all flapping up in your face and stuff.
Yeah, when you're eating a banana and the peel, it just keeps flapping you in the face.
Yeah, that's usually unwelcome, but it happens.
What do you think about this? We have the title of the stream is the Age of Iron.
Yeah, I'm surprised you didn't do It's Miller Time. Or is that too low-hanging fruit for you?
It's too on the nose. Age of Iron. I feel like, maybe people would click on it if I call it the Age of Iron. But this kind of wraps in with the topic. So we had Mr. Mark Miller.
Oh, this isn't Ryan Gosling singing Ken's song.
No, I still haven't seen
Oscars.
that.
They've already done a Lego rendition of it, Phil.
All right, I'll get on that.
Lego guy.
This is Mark Miller. He says this Batman debate, because let me give you a little backstory here, Brandon. Scott Snyder said Batman is being held back if he can't kill people, right? That's what he says.
Yeah,
right,
there's
Scott Snyder?
often
Zack
times
Snyder.
where
Sorry,
it
Zack
looks
Snyder.
like he kills people.
Right. So Zack Snyder, the director, says he's dumb if he can't kill people. This is what Mark Miller says. Batman debate. Heroes can kill, but superheroes don't kill. That's the difference between Bond / Captain Kirk, Norm Murderer, Captain Kirk, and Superman, Batman, Spider-Man, etc. It's not just the costumes.
But Bond kills people.
Right. He's saying Bond's not a superhero.
But Captain Kirk, Superman, Batman, and Spider-Man are.
Well, I think he's putting Bond and Kirk together. I'm not familiar with Kirk.
Yeah, I don't know
if he
what's
kills
going on
people.
with the punctuation here in this sentence.
Does Kirk kill people?
Why is there a slash and then the word and then commas? Why isn't it Bond, comma, Captain Kirk?
I think he's saying
and
Bond
Superman?
and Captain Kirk are the one side, and then the rest.
Right,
are the
but
other
why
side.
is the other side not using slashes?
What do you think of the
using
idea?
commas?
What do you think of the statement? Superheroes don't kill people. Heroes kill people.
You could make that argument, I guess.
All right.
I kind of like that Batman doesn't kill people, even though I feel like in those situations, I would probably just kill the guy.
Right.
Like, for example, when I watched Batman Hush, the new one where Riddler was Hush.
Yeah, spoilers.
Riddler was Hush. There was a part where like Riddler was falling into this giant vat of lava or whatever, molten metal, and he was going to die, and his whole building was ready to explode. And then Batman's having to try and save him, and Catwoman's like, dude, he's going to kill us all right now. We need to go. And Batman's like, no, I got to save his life. And then so Catwoman kills him.
Nice.
And then they both get the hell out of there. And then Batman's like, oh, he could have been saved. And she's like, you're out of your goddamn mind. We were going to die. Why do you care so much? It's like, because I could have fixed him. And it's like, yeah, that's sometimes it makes sense. And sometimes it doesn't make any sense.
Well, here's the man. Hey, we got Dan Dahl in the chat. What's up, Dan Dahl? He says, Golden Age, Batman killed people, and I think that's cool.
Sometimes I feel like it's warranted.
Well, what about the Punisher? Is the Punisher a superhero? Or is he just a hero?
Well, it depends on how you define superhero. If you're using their stupid logic, then no, he's just a hero. But also, he doesn't have superpowers, so Batman's not a superhero either.
Well, here is why I bring this up. The man who popularized the term Iron Age.
Gordon Gribble said the Riddler is Hush. Yeah. Unfortunately, they made Hush into a mantle in this particular movie.
The man that popularized the Iron Age, Razor Fist, brings up a point here.
Mm-hmm. He popularized the term what?
Iron Age.
Okay.
That's where you're wrong, kiddo. And he's talking to Mark Miller here.
Yeah.
And he puts a picture of the Shadow who kills people, has superpowers, and he says he's a superhero. This is his thing. The Shadow kills.
Shadow does kill. And he has superpowers.
And I wouldn't, and this brings up a good point. Someone in the chat, Ryan says, Punisher's an anti-hero. I wouldn't call the Shadow an anti-hero.
No, he's not an anti-hero because he's not strictly out for vengeance, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like there's no revenge.
Yeah, he doesn't have a revenge arc to him. He's an agent of justice. He's the original Dark Knight. Miller, he replies, oh, the Shadow's a hero, like Buck Rogers, Flash Jordan, Tarzan. Those dudes can kill, but they're definitely not superheroes any more than Kirk or Bond. I don't think it's powers and costumes. It's their moral code for sure. I want to read this too. Razor Fists retorts. Batman was just a clowned up shadow. Words from Walter Gibson himself. Who's the creator of the Shadow, a longtime writer. He can kill just fine. He did in the 40s when he's talking about Batman, when superheroes were much more interesting and morally binary than they are today. We have to remember in America, the Old West only ended 15 to 20 years prior to the golden age of comics. The idea that a hero had to kill was just accepted. We weren't that far removed from pistol duels in the street. It seemed unrealistic and contrived for them not to, given the ubiquity of armed gangsters at the time. I argue moral code is just editorial way to pull juvenile readers in after 1940. Somehow we just got stuck in the mindset that while it provided storytelling fodder, it also stagnated things. It became an excuse and device to reuse old villains and plot ad nauseum, rather than inventing something new for every issue as the pulp characters had for hundreds of volumes.
That's like, it reminds me of he's saying that Superman doesn't kill, right? Because
he's saying Batman.
Well, right.
Yeah.
But he also said Superman is a superhero because he doesn't kill, right? But like, there's that episode of Justice League where he lobotomizes, what's his name?
Lex?
No, the giant Doomsday. He lobotomizes Doomsday. It's like, well, he didn't kill him. He just turned him into a vegetable.
Right.
You know, and it's like, does that fit your definition?
Well, that's like an otherworldly, that was like an Elseworlds thing, no? I'm not sure.
I don't remember. But like, the definition is so ambiguous. Like, that's such a stupid definition because, you know, like the argument, you could make the argument that Batman's not a superhero just because he doesn't have superpowers. It's in the word, right?
Right.
But I would also make the argument that what Batman does is on the level of the heroes with superpowers. So he's kind of earned it. You know, what do they do? Those like honorary superhero things.
Sure.
But yeah, that's where I would say the line is drawn. Right?
I do like the idea Razor's talking about where
superheroes should have super morals.
I like the idea Razor's talking like, oh yeah, they don't kill just so the writers can bring back the villains next month.
Sure.
Whereas like, you know, these pulp novels, there's a new bad guy every novel, which kind of demands you to be more creative.
Batman would kill just by accidents, is what Baz is saying. Yeah, there's many times where it's like, that guy's dead.
Yeah.
Like Batman's jumped off of a 30-story building and landed on this guy. That guy died.
Yeah. We do have another super chat from Angela Curry. Thank you so much for the $5. Says, good evening, Diaz Bros. Happy Friday and cheersies. Great to have you in the chat, Angela. Great to see you back, you know, back to being
for such a long time.
Back to being your old self. Yeah, no more imposters in the chat. We do have a bonk for you. People calling for bonks in the chat. Thank you. Thank you so much for the super chat. Yeah, I thought that was a pretty cool discussion. Just, you know, different takes from different people, some big names as well. And always, we got to bring up the Shadow. I love the Shadow. Dan in the chat says, Brandon is right. A real Batman lasts like 8 issues.
I don't know. What does that mean?
Well, because he's going to kill all of his bad guys.
Oh, yeah. Right. It'll be more like the Punisher.
Yeah.
Because it's just like, why would I want these guys out on the streets?
Exactly. KSSF in the chat. What's up, brother? Happy birthday. So it's Phil's shower report. I did take a shower last night.
Great.
So I'm good. I appreciate you asking.
Good job.
Yeah, well, we are in the time where we're going to bring on our special guest. a guy who I've been seeing do art for years. Some of the best digital painted stuff I've seen on the internet, and someone that we see in the chat a lot. You know, the local resident actor that we found out. And this past week, Brandon, I found even out more things to like about this guy, and we'll get into it. Mr. Adam Miller is here to talk about his amazing campaign, and we're going to bring him on right now. Here we go. Come on down, Adam Miller. Hopefully this works. Boom. There he is.
Ooh.
Adam Miller. Of course it works.
It's a
That's pretty cool.
machine.
What is up, Adam? Thanks for being here.
Fresher Luke is here to see.
Yeah.
Yeah, hopefully. Fresher Luke, are you in the chat to witness this glory of technology here?
Yeah, he's up there somewhere.
What's up? What's up, Adam? Good to
What's
have you
going
on the
on,
show,
guys?
man. Yes.
Thanks. Yeah. Thanks for having
Finally,
me.
I feel like you contacted us about this a while ago. But
Did
always
you say Iron Ages ago?
iron. No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't say Iron Ages ago. But it's awesome, and everything you've thrown into this campaign so far is super cool. I remember seeing your work. I mean, ages ago, Iron Ages ago.
That's where it fits in.
That time it worked.
That's right. The Wraith of God piece that you did. I think you won the Inglorious Rex fan art contest. This freaking, I have, let me see, I have it pulled up, I think. This piece, which I think we could show this, the amazing piece you did for our fan art contest as well, which is knocked it out of the park with this. So cool. And you're finally, throwing in your hat, doing a campaign, and love how you're doing it. It's very similar to how we were doing Siege Vacation, having all these characters packed in one spot. So cool. Now, how did you? Because Brandon doesn't even know how you're a very decorated fighter, which I've learned about this. This guy's an MMA fighter.
Oh yeah,
Former. I don't still do that.
Former MMA fighter, former police officer.
Yep.
And actor, star of, what was that?
Zomboat
as a zombie boat, which I've never seen. I'm still need to get that on there.
I think you're all right.
But talk about how you've done so much, but talk about how you kind of coordinated all of this and how we got here today with this amazing campaign. Guys, the campaign is in the description, and if we could have some people throw in the links in the chat as well. The stage is yours, Adam.
Okay. So how we got here, basically, is that what we're asking?
Yes.
So I found CG probably, it's been a while now, I guess. It feels like I'm just been here a little while. It's probably been 4 or 5 years.
Yeah.
I kind of worked my way in, and just kind of really what I was doing, I was just putting a lot of art contests in.
Yeah.
The meme guy is great.
Built up a little bit of a following, and got a few commissions and stuff like that. But anyways, I always wanted to do a big Marvel Masterpieces style card set. That's what I was really into when I was a kid, and those are a lot of the artists like Joe Jusko, the
amazing stuff. Yeah,
brothers, they're that's my biggest influence also. So it's just it's just something I really dig. And after doing a few of the art contests, I had a few people saying man, we should do a Marvel Masterpiece style card set for CG. I said. And I wanted to do that, but then I heard a bunch of people saying that, because I was like, it's a huge undertaking,
Yeah.
But then I was like, yeah, okay, I think people might be on board. I didn't know they were going to be this on board, though. It's got a ton of support.
Yeah, it's an awesome idea. And I remember specifically, too, you did a great cover for Swarm, which is so cool. And
yeah, I like that. I like the way
all the fan art stuff. The stuff that really stood out to me is when you were doing the Wraith of God piece and using yourself as pose reference. I thought that was really cool. If you guys aren't following Adam on social media, definitely you should be following him to see all the process stuff, and to be following like new stuff about this campaign as well, because you could have really just left it at, you know, a card pack, but you really went above and beyond with the stuff that you're including in here, including a hardcover art book as well, which is a whole other side of printing and production. And then I don't even know how you got this, like the display box. If there's retailers out there, that's perfect for retailers to get not only something that has high quality art in it, but another thing that I heard is very important to you. It's the same of when we were doing CG Vacation, but getting new eyes on some of these more obscure characters, and all this stuff is indie. So getting new eyes on these indie characters, and having a readily available way for backers that grab this and may see a character they've never heard of before. And then you're also including QR codes on the cards that'll take them to the place where they can grab these books, which is awesome.
Very cool.
Sure. Super genius.
Yeah, I definitely wanted it to be, you know, with you know, you guys and with everybody that's, you know, lending me the characters for the card set. I wanted it to be something that everybody could benefit from, you know. So,
yeah, and it's definitely turning out to be something like that. And I know you have a lot of prototype stuff already, like the card case. And I would love to show it off to the audience for maybe some people that haven't seen that.
This bad boy right here.
Yeah, look at this.
So this is the complete. If you order the complete set, you'll get this. It's in a nice. It's called a deluxe case box. So, anyways, you take the top off, and here on the inside, that's one of Narwhal's cards. That's about how many. That's why they're sitting in there, because that's about like elaborate. That's what it would look like.
It's so cool, dude.
But yeah, so the inside will have all the characters' names, and then it's like a big montage of them all around the inside. So yeah, it's right in there, and it's a pretty cool, pretty fancy. I because that's the thing about the effort, I guess, that I put into it. Because back in the day, whenever you were buying Marvel Masterpiece stuff, it was, you know, it was a little nicer, it was a better quality, and it was the packaging was nicer, and so I did kind of want to be able to do as much of that as I could too. Thank you, Shane.
Yeah, that box is rocking.
Yeah, so it's like, you know, super sturdy, and it's a good. Everybody has 100 trading cards that they don't really know what to do with, and so I didn't want to just add to the pile. So, you stick them in there and put on your shelf.
So cool. And so many characters here. Do you have a specific number? You already know the number of cards that are going in this set?
Yeah, there's 40 cards will come with the complete set, and then there are the 2 special collector's cards.
And these are the collector's cards?
Yeah, yep, those are the 2. So they're the top one, the choke slam one, you can't, if you're not already on the mailing list, it's too late to get that. That was like an exclusive for people that signed up early. But yeah, these are both my characters. And then Armature here, you get him if you back the whole set, and the art book also. You'll get that one for free. And they're what we're trying to do is we're trying to make it a metal trading card.
Oh,
I think I think a few campaigns have had metal trading cards in there. They're really, really cool, really sturdy. But it'll go with, you know, perfect. It's a regular trading card size. So if we can't get that nailed down, or if the price doesn't work or whatever, which price should work from what I've been talking to this guy about, it'll still be special somehow. It'll be like a foil card or whatever, something cool about it. But yeah, you get the Armature. Yeah, that one you can still get.
Cool. Are these characters from a comic you want to do in the future?
Yes. Yes.
Very cool.
So Chokeslam and Armature are going to be in my book Chokeslam.
Nice.
Which hopefully will fit. I'll get back on it after I get this wrapped up and get everything mailed out to everybody.
Sweet. You also, if I remember correctly, you dabble in video game stuff as well?
Yeah. Well, yeah, that's another thing. The comic Chokeslam is at the same time with the when I run the campaign. It's going to also, I think what I'm looking at right now is everybody who backs the book will get the full game. It'll just come with it.
Oh wow!
So it's looking. I've got a demo that I've made so far, and it takes like knowing exactly. It's got a little bit of puzzle solving and stuff. It's like a shooting, like a Metroidvania kind of game.
Platformer shooter, right? Yeah, I've seen you post some stuff on Twitter. It's really cool looking.
Yeah, so it takes me about 25 minutes to get through the whole thing, knowing exactly where to go and how to do everything. So the demo itself will probably be, between 30 minutes and an hour, and that'll be ready to go for the campaign. And then the game itself, I hope, maybe it's 5-6 hours long, something like that.
That's awesome.
But that's gonna come with the comic, so they're gonna both be at the same time.
It's so cool to see how eclectic all these creators are, and kind of their aspirations and things they want to create, from games and even this is like, I think probably the only trading card campaign that's been out there. And once again, like for you guys that are art lovers, art book, lovers, you have the art book you can grab with this campaign as well, which we'll dive right back into. We do have a super chat, another one from Shani. I think she thinks your name is Ian. But we'll go with it. Shani for $10. Thank you so much, Shani. Thanks.
You're welcome, Shani.
For the box, Ian. Heart and a duck.
I'll be sure to tell Ian.
Yes, definitely. Shout outs to Shani. Thank you so much. Do a little short bonk for you. Thank you. Some bonks in the chat and ducks for Shani. Shani is ascending to goddesshood. There you go, Mr. Pastmaster Dan. Thank you guys for being here. We have 43 in the chat on YouTube, 73 on Twitter, which makes for an 116.
Insane.
Whoever believes that, feel free to do so. And 5 people over on Rumble. Thank you guys for being here. And let's get back to this kick-ass campaign. Love that you're kind of like dropping hints of characters to come from future projects you want to do.
Yeah, it's always cool.
Chokeslam looks super cool. I love the glowing energy coming off of this character. That's something that I really, really enjoy about your stuff. The kind of illumination effects that you have in these pieces, whether it be like gunfire, the moon, and the King Cryptid one. Super cool.
Lighting's a big part of like what I think makes my stuff work. It's usually very like not cinematic, like theatrical, spotlights and a whole lot of rim light, that sort of thing.
Definitely. Now, what's your process when you start one of these? You have a character. Is there any like specific moments on a specific card that jump out at you when you're kind of first starting these, getting a pose down, and also like your process from pencils to a finished piece?
Usually like when I'm first doing the gesture, like I just do like a gesture drawing, which you spend 2 minutes on that probably, and that's where all your energy comes from. But yeah, that's once I get like, that's obviously that's the big number one step. Hey, I recognize that guy.
Yeah, Magic Cop one, man. This turned out so cool.
Yeah, I see like the lighting. Yeah, the lighting on that one. It's a huge part of.
He's like in a discotheque. It's totally 80s.
Yeah. But what was I saying? Process. So what I do, and this is not what a lot of painters do, is I will do a sketch, and it'll be kind of tight, but fairly loose. And all I do from there is I'll flat it, kind of like a comic book color will do. I'll just do flat colors, and I usually do it a little bit darker because I like to paint dark to light, basically to sculpt the volumes. But once I start rendering that's a big step. And actually my favorite part that like really does like make it start coming to life is when I put in the rim light. because it's usually because you lose a lot of like the dark. Usually, if lighting is from one side, you've got the dark side.
Yeah.
And once you start like the blue there on his cheeks and his glasses,
sure,
that's when it really starts to like really become a piece.
Yes, that subtle contrast that makes everything pop. Like I love the underlight on his hand. Super, super cool. As rad. Is this something that you did a pose for reference? Because that's like that Jim Steranko hand, like the Polaris X-Men cover. So cool.
I suck at hands, man. I every time I have to like hold my own hand out, and like try to draw it. But I took most of these. I took a picture of for reference.
You need a whole other book where it's just the reference pictures of yourself.
I think I was talking to Preston Acevedo. Those are as soon as you're done with those pictures, you delete them. You don't want anybody to see those. Because it's you trying to look as cool as you can,
Yeah, definitely. That's an X-Men 50 hand. Badass. Admiral Ack is calling for the only person calling for a scar from the Wolf from the Lost Pages card, maybe for a different the next series. Yeah, you have any aspirations to do a series 2?
Yeah, if people want it, I'd like to do it. We can do like a villain series. We could do a hero series.
I remember you mentioned that when we were talking about it. And you asked for a character. Yeah, villain series would be pretty cool because all of these are heroes, right?
Yeah, this whole set is just heroes.
Very cool. Awesome. We got some new people in the chats. Paula's Arts is here. Thanks for Jay Dredd is also here. Thanks for tuning in. Talking about the Iron Age Icons trading card pack campaign only on Fun My Comic right now. How did you kind of choose the name for this as well? It's a pretty encompassing name.
Yeah, that's kind of why. That's one of the reasons. It was. Yeah, I just I put it to a vote on Twitter. Really, I came up with a few different names, and I think the Iron Age Icons got like 50 or 60% of the vote. So that's the main reason we went with it. But it just kind of does encompass everything we're doing.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's pretty much. Even as far as I can tell, everybody is Comicsgate that's in it. This is what we voted on, what we're going with. So
there's the book as well, which we talked about a little bit. And what are you have the dimensions here, right? 11 by 8.
Yeah.
So I heard you talking on, I think it was John's long box. I think that's similar to the She Omnibus dimensions. It's like
it's like this. It's the same size as the She Omnibus. If you have that, that's exactly the size it'll be.
Perfect. That's
not as thick because that thing's really thick.
Yeah, it's like 400 pages or more. That's insane.
Shanny's saying, also, I now realize his name is Adam and not Ian. I can see that now.
It's okay, Shanny. I appreciate it.
I forgive you. It's okay. You gave me a membership, so.
That's right. Yeah, if you guys go to the page, you could see all of your favorite characters here. Maybe some you haven't heard of, but you do have it listed here as well. From some of your favorite creators. We got Magic Cop in there. I was so excited that you reached out to us. It's awesome to be a part of something. Another cool thing that maybe some people might not know. Let's see if we could pop this out for this core draft one. The creators also provided great quality on this. High res. I appreciate it. We provided bios for the back as well. Each creator did, which is super cool.
Yep.
So you're gonna get heights and stuff.
We were like, my favorite thing in the old cards, like the Marvel cards and stuff, was like the stats, where you see how strong they are and how fast their intelligence, their powers, all that. But I've talked about this a few times in other streams, that it's like, just because it's not like a set universe that all these characters are in. It's kind of, you can't really assign. It doesn't like transfer well from one character to the other. So we left that off, but we I put as much as the other stuff as we could, especially, to their powers. It's basically, if you don't know who this character is, this will kind of tell you who they are. And it should drum up a little interest if you don't know. I think most people know core draft, but it's a good summary, and it gets you kind of pumped up to go get the book, hopefully.
Yeah, super cool. And now is this also information that we'll find in your art book too, or is it just on the back of the cards?
For now it's just going to be on the cards, because what I'm planning on for the book is to have it just a version, in the big format, nothing, no words, no borders, and depend if funding gets enough to where we could put more pages in. Right now it's going to be 48 pages. It is like Smithsonian, like with a really nice high quality binding. It's a hardcover and all that stuff. So the quality will be there, and like I said, 48 pages. And if I can get some more, then I will put in more stuff like that, like the backs of cards and stuff like that. But for now, we're just sticking with the art and some maybe a little bit of process stuff with some of them.
So cool. Yeah, I would implore you guys, get that book too, because like we've seen how popular our swimsuit book CG Vacation was at conventions.
Oh yeah,
this is another thing that could be like that, where you could take to cons, have people sign it. So cool, like a yearbook. Awesome,
for sure.
If you could get every one of those signed by the creator, that'd be so cool.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. So if you guys are planning on going to cons, pick this up. If you haven't grabbed CG Vacation, grab that. Well, I think we'll probably have some at the convention too, and any cons we go to. Those are so cool to see people doing sketches in and remarks. It's awesome. So I can't wait for this one as well. We do have another super chat from Shani. Apologies to Adam. I'm trying my damn.
She's keeping the lights on over here.
Yeah, I know. Wow. Yeah. Yeah. No apology needed. No apology needed.
Yeah. Let's not get my girlfriend any ideas to get a second dog. You know what I'm saying here? Thank you so much, Shani. I appreciate it. And here's another ball. There we go.
Yeah. You test those QR codes? That's a pretty tiny QR code.
Yeah, I've printed them out and tested them. It'll work.
Oh, awesome. Cool.
Try it. Yeah.
I know some people get into like they paint themselves in a corner with those and they're too low res or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You gotta test those definitely.
Yeah, and the one I used, like the generator for it, like does really small dots on it. So I was kind of worried about it, but it worked fine. So
awesome. It's cool. I love that each kind of character has a different color theme as well for the writing on there. It's really cool. And these are are these also the numbers? Because I realize they're each numbered as well.
Yeah. I don't know if that number 13. Actually, yeah. So it's not, well, no, because what was he, number 7?
Lucky number 13. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see.
It'll probably, I don't know. I'll probably just make those the numbers. I'll have to change whichever. Those are, just mock-ups. So
yeah, sure. Cool. I like the numbered cards too. Something like that we've heard a lot of people talk about in the past, wanting to do, like, oh, people should do this. The trading card. Adam's going out there, actually making it happen, and doing the first big trading card campaign. I think our boy Eddie Winkler wanted to do something similar with his, just specifically to Sovereign Wolf. Like he wanted to do just a trading card thing, and that definitely could be done if you have a series with a lot of characters. I'm thinking like Dave Brink could totally do that because he has so many characters in that Perfect 10 universe. He's always getting pinups from new people, and we saw he did his art book as well. So maybe we'll see more of this down the line.
Yeah, maybe. I think it's probably worth it for most people. I mean, this we funded in one day, and I'm pretty much an unknown creator, so I think especially you get somebody who's fulfilled a few campaigns and stuff. It's probably, I mean, it's a lot of work, but you don't have to be the only one drawing them either, right?
Exactly. Yeah, like that's the thing. You're the one that did all the art on this, but if you have someone like Dave with his Genuine Comics stuff, and he already has the pinups to help recoup for some of the cost on those art pieces, that's a cool, fun way, especially if people are collecting trading cards. And I think the more campaigns that do cards and things like this, it kind of gives a reason for people to add to their collection.
It definitely bolsters the trading card community.
I think like when you first start funding campaigns and you start getting you've got 5 or 10 and you don't really know what to do with it, which that's how I was at least. But then, now I've got probably 100 or so, and you just put them all together. It's in a cool little collection. So
Yeah, that's so cool. And the binders too. I think those are having trading card binders is a nice way to put them away as well. And then sketch cards and all that cool stuff. Now, you are doing any original art on this campaign for people to pick up?
Well, so I am doing sketch cards. Like if you buy the box, I don't know where I put mine, the retailer box.
Yes.
There will be at least one sketch card in one of those packs.
Oh, cool.
So we do, here. Every pack has a 1 in a 10 chance of having. This is the only one I've drawn so far. Just kind of like a little
nice
test thing here.
Yeah.
So and this is I actually drew that. It's ink and marker and
it's awesome.
That's super cool.
A little bit of paint. So there are those. You could also buy them if you don't want to just hope you get one or pay $50 for the whole box. They're $25 each. And I am doing commissions, which here, I'll grab this. There's like an example of it's on comic board, Bristol board, 11 by 17. And it's the same deal. It's ink and markers and a little bit of paint. So
nice. That is
$275. Awesome. $275 for this. They have to be. They have to be this style, like a single character, kind of like the cards are themselves. Not much of a really like a background or anything. So that's. I was saying this the other day. That's the cheapest I've ever done a commission.
Yeah,
and it's probably the cheapest I'll ever do a commission. Just in case anybody's interested, that'd be a really good way to get it.
Character of their choosing.
Yeah, whoever they want. I'll do whatever.
Wow. That's a steal.
Yeah, that's super cool. So art collectors out there, definitely look for that.
Whack ass asking, how good are you at drawing wolves?
Oh my god.
I think I know where he's going.
The biggest Scar fan out there. Appreciate it, Whack.
I've done some.
That's awesome. Hey, it's cool to have a fan, right?
I guess about Scar.
Yeah. So cool. And I love that you're doing, like the 1 in 10 chance of getting an original. It's like that chase card thing. Yep. So cool. We did something similar when we had that flub up with the John Malin Eldorado card, and we were sliding them into orders and packs, things like that. Yeah, super cool, and love this campaign, man. I'm definitely going to be grabbing a book and some packs. I hope people, like if there's people that run shops or something out there, grab that retailer pack, because that standee's so cool.
Yeah, definitely.
It's so professionally done. Like everything on here is top notch. Hats off to you, man. It's really, really awesome what you're doing.
Thank you. Yeah, and I don't know if I mentioned, but if you get the box, you're getting 14 packs for the price of 8. So it's a pretty good deal, also.
Yeah,
and you get the box. The box, the box is free. So
definitely. I hope people are digging this in the chat. Please share this around.
Yes, please do.
Shout out. Bring it up on streams. If you guys are mods in chats, other places, be pumping this out, because this is something that represents everybody that's a part of this, and all of the fans out there that love these characters and support these projects to become names, in the indie sphere.
Ryan Blue Thunder says, whoa, 275. How good is Adam at drawing early 1800s Tennessee volunteer soldiers? That's specific.
Very specific.
Yeah. Back it and we'll find out.
Yeah, definitely get that. If you guys love that stuff, if you guys are
that piece that he showed was fantastic. I could imagine what he would do.
Yeah, he'll kill it. He'll kill it, Ryan.
I'll kill it. I could draw that.
Volunteer soldier.
Yeah, definitely.
That's my specialty. actually.
Fact.
We got he's a monster in the chat. Good to see you here, bro. We're rounding the end of the show. We're going to be sending you guys over to Michael Bancroft's. I'm just setting up that raid right here, and he's going to be talking about Wraith of God, one of my favorite books to come out in the past couple of years. And Adam, you did an awesome piece featuring Wraith of God, which was totally badass. That was something that I think got you a lot of steam on social media and in the community. So look for that stream. We're going to be sending you over there in a couple seconds. But Adam, thank you for coming on, man, and doing this campaign. It's super cool. I can't wait to get my deck of cards. Is there anything you want to say before we cut off? And where can people find you?
Yeah, so I think just on Twitter, Adam Miller Draws is where you could probably find out anything that I'm saying, because that's where I say it. But yeah, just thank you for having me on, guys. Thank you for everybody who's backed, everybody who's going to back. Thank you. Really appreciate it. It's a community thing, and I really the more money that goes into the campaign, the better the campaign's going to get. So if let's get it as high as we can. I want to put some more pages in the book, put some more cards in. Oh, and that reminds me one more thing. We have one open slot that we're going to fill. So if there are creators who are watching who want to get in on it, go to my Twitter. There's a link to a form in there that you can fill out. It's like 3 questions about your character, and we're gonna have the backers vote on who gets in.
Ooh, that's a great. I was just gonna ask how you're gonna decide that. That's a great idea. Yeah. So there's one slot out there. Creators, hit up Adam and get on that form. Super cool. I'll definitely be voting in there. Have you got a lot of submissions already?
Yeah. I think it's around 35. Somewhere around there. Yeah, there's a bunch. We might have to do like a tournament or something.
Yeah.
There's going to be as many submissions as there are backers.
Jesus, that's so cool. Everybody follow Adam. And anything you want to say, Brendan, before we go?
No, that's awesome. I'm just looking forward to it. The art is super cool.
Yes. Oh, and
it's definitely a campaign I could get behind as an artist, not super into comic books and stuff, but like characters and character designs are awesome. So this is definitely something I'm going to share out because like when we did CG Vacation, you know how difficult that is. So
we got to
it's cool what you're doing.
Yes, we're all in this together. And plus Magic Cop.
Magic Cop is in there, and the piece is so awesome.
Yeah, so cool. Before we go, another super chat, the final super chat from Shani, $5. Right quick, make a tweet about this so we could retweet. Who, me? Go to
I'll do it.
somebody.
I'll put out a tweet, and I'll also put another tweet out for the creators so they can find the form.
Oh yeah. That's a good idea. Yes, thank you so much, Shani. I'm going to do a quick bonk, and then we have the final words here. Did we do all the bonks then?
You called.
You adding into the show like a Jerry Springer final
thoughts. Yeah,
segment.
We've had a good time tonight, but we're going to end it on a poignant note.
Poignant. Wasn't that the word?
Yes, poignant note. It's always the word here on the Z Comics channel. The death of the week. Someone who died 2 years ago to this past week, a couple days ago. Was it yesterday?
I think so.
The late, great Scott Hall, a.k.a. Razor Ramon. He's been missed. WrestleMania is coming up, and we're going to send you guys off with the old Hey Yo. So if you guys are members in the chat, you could put some Hey Yo's in the chat for Scott Hall. We will see you Monday. Have a great weekend. And tell Bancroft we said hi with a little Zayd raid. And hey, yo, everybody. See you later.
See you.
Hey, yo. 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 Hey, yo.
Hey yo. Hey yo. Hey yo. Hey yo.